This following film includes yelling, violence, and cringy moments. Enjoy. Cheddar Star climbs up the branch. It had been a while since he took a break, and he desperately needed one. He stood on top, grooming his fur. It was matted. Thank goodness he was taking the time to do it now.
Amber hears a noise and thinks it's a rat. So she quietly walks and smells something. What is this smell? It's not a rat. It smells like a cat.
Cheddar Star pauses his grooming. He notices the cat, and he unsheathes his claws. He stands up, swishing his tail.
Amber replied, I'm sorry. I was just looking for a rat.
Get out, he said, walking closer but being mindful of the branch.
Amber got scared and started running.
He stopped. That was the first time a loner has ever listened to a clan cat. Normally it would try to defend itself by fighting, but this one was different. Whatever. Cheddar Star walked down the branch and headed back. It was time that he went.
Amber went back to her barn and started getting ready to go to sleep.
He sits, closing his eyes. He points his head up to the sky. Very peaceful.
Amber crouches down to find some rats.
He opens his eyes and notices the cat. He stands up, takes out his claws, slashes his tail, and jumps on the cat. He pounced.
I'm sorry, said Amber. I was just trying to find some rats for my barn.
He hissed, lowering his voice. You are not supposed to be here. This is Wind Clan territory.
Amber starts getting scared and shivers. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
If me or any of my warriors find you in this territory again, you will be killed. Do you understand me? He hissed.
Yes, I understand.
He slashed the cat's belly before getting off.
Amber starts running as fast as she can, as though life depended on her.
He huffs and heads back to the clan. He needed a break. He walked over to the cat, dropping the bird. This is so you don't hunt in our territory. This is not because I'm being friendly. He drops it.
Thank you. Amber eats the bird and starts smiling.
He jumps over the fence and drops into a crouch, looking for food so he can bring home.
Amber is wanting to repay the kindness. Amber starts running to find where the cat has been. Amber quietly gets behind. Hello?
Huh?
Hello? I have a flower.
A what?
Here. Amber ran.
What? He stepped over the flowers, leaving them. He returned to his clan with his catch. Cheddar trots back into camp. He goes over to the pile and drops the rabbit. That was the first prey that they had caught in a long while. He dropped it and went to his den. He needed rest. He walks over to the barn. Weirdly, he finds his paws leading him there. He didn't want to go, but for some reason, he did anyway. He broke into a sprint to hop the fence before landing gracefully and walking back.
Amber hears a sudden noise coming from the fence. She quietly walks to see Cheddar standing right there.
He sits down and starts grooming his fur.
Amber walks over and says, "Hey, Cheddar, how are you?"
Cheddar doesn't respond.
"Okay, Cheddar. I'll see you soon." Replied.
He sits by the flowers, smelling them, nice and content. He closes his eyes as a moment of peace comes to him.
Amber walks over. "Hey, you like the flowers?" Replied Amber.
He glances briefly her way before moving over.
"So, I love these flowers too." "Hey, you ungrateful cat, whatever your name is. I don't even know why I named you that name. Anyways, listen to me now. You better leave out of my sight or I will make you. Now, like I said earlier, go and find some rats. You understand me?" Amber starts running as fast as she can and runs in the back of the barn.
He watches with a hint of amusement. He sneaks past the owner and then walks into the barn. He peeked around the corner, keeping hidden while looking at Amber.
Amber suddenly sighed and started telling herself, "Why am I treated like this? I wish the owner acknowledged me and noticed that I've been grabbing a tons of rats," sighed Amber. "I can't believe that he's just being rude now after all these times."
He watches from afar, keeping silent. But his cover is blown when he drops the flowers and they bump into her.
"Are these flowers for me?"
Huh?
said Amber.
No, they're for me. Can I have them back?
"Oh yes, of course, here."
Never mind. I'll just go get my own flowers. He nips at the stems, picking them up and walking back into the barn. He watches her sleep, and his eyes soften. He drops the flowers and then walks back down, laying next to her. He wraps his tail protectively around her, resting.
The owner comes towards them. "You ungrateful cat. I said get out of my sight. And you, whatever your name is, leave out of my sight too. You know what? Both of you leave. I do not want to see you ever again. You hear me?" Amber starts getting scared.
He hisses, "Amber, don't listen to him." He walks over to the owner menacingly.
Get away now. Don't get, no! Stop it!
He finishes off. He unsheathes his claws and turns to walk back in. He walks back in the barn in search of Amber. He walks back over to Amber, his tone commanding. Amber, you're coming with me.
Okay, said Amber.
And keep up, because I ain't going slow. Okay, ready? He bites the owner in the balls before sprinting. He hops the fence and turns around and waits for Amber to follow.
Amber gets scared. But then she had a sudden courage to start jumping.
He trotted into camp and headed towards the rock, passing by the clan cats. Now, stand in front of the rock.
Got it, replied Amber.
Let all cats old enough to hunt in the moors and hide behind tall grass blades gather for a clan meeting.
The cats start running towards the rock.
This is Amber, a loner I met. From now on, she will be a Wind Clan cat. And if I find out that anyone is being aggressive towards her, you will be punished.
The cats sigh and start wondering, why? Why is she? We don't really trust her.
Amber, face me. From now on, you will be known as Amber Paw. I will take charge of being your mentor. I will teach you the ways of the warrior, and then once you prove you know enough to become a full warrior, you will be an apprentice. Amber Paw of Wind Clan.
Thank you, replied Amber.
Meeting is dismissed. He hopped down the rock. Amber,
Yeah?
have Lion's Roar show you around. I need to get some rest.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed this production of Enemies to Friends. If you want to find Amber's channel, it will be linked in the description below. Thank you for watching.